I'm standing. 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 I'm standing at my window this summer afternoon. Hawks are circling about my clearing. The tentivity of wild pigeons flying by twos and threes athwart my view, or perching restless on the white pine boughs behind my house, gives a voice to the air. A fish hawk dims the glassy surface of the pond and brings up a fish. A mink steals out of the marsh before my door and seizes a frog by the shore. The sedge is bending under the weight of the reed birds, fleeting hither and thither. And for the last half hour I have heard the rattle of railroad cars, now dying away and then reviving like the beat of a partridge, conveying travelers from Boston to the country. The whistle. The whistle. The whistle. The whistle. The whistle of the locomotive penetrates my woods, summer and winter, sounding like the scream of a hawk sailing over some farmer's yard, informing me that many restless city merchants are arriving within the circle of the town. Or adventurous country traders from the other side. As they come under one horizon, they shout the warning to get off the track to the other. Heard sometime through the cirques of the two towns. Here come your groceries, country, your rations, countrymen. With such huge and lumbering civility, the country hands a chair to the city. All the Indian huckleberry hills are stripped. All the cranberry meadows are raked into the city. Up comes the cotton, down goes the woven cloth, up comes the silk, down goes the wool, and up come the books, but down goes the wheat that rides them. When I made the engine with its train of cars moving off with planetary motion, or rather like a comet, for the beholder knows not if with that velocity and with that direction it will ever revisit the system, since its orbit does not look like a returning curve, with a steam cloud like a banner streaming behind in golden and silver wrath, like many a downy cloud which I have seen high in the heavens, unfolding its masses to the light, as if this traveling demigod, this cloud compeller, would ere long take the sunset sky for the livery of his train. When I hear the iron horse make the hills echo with his snort like thunder, shaking the earth with his feet and breathing fire and smoke from his nostrils, what kind of winged horse or fiery dragon they will put into the new mythology I don't know. It seems as if the earth had got a race now worthy to inhabit it. If all were as it seems, and men made the elements their servants for noble ends, if the cloud that hangs over the engine were the perspiration of heroic deeds, or as beneficent as that which floats over the farmer's fields, and the elements and nature herself would cheerfully accompany men on their errands and be their escort. Yo, I'm watching. I'm watching the passage of the morning cars with the same feeling that I do the rising of the sun, which is hardly more regular. All day the fire steed flies over the country, stopping only that his master may rest, and I am awakened by his tramp and defiant snort at midnight, when in some remote glen in the woods he fronts the elements encased in ice and snow. And he will reach his stall only with the morning star to start once more on his travels without rest or slumber. Or perchance at evening I hear him in his stable blowing off the superfluous energy of the day, that he may calm his nerves and cool his liver and brain for a few hours of iron slumber. Sometimes on Sundays I heard the bells when the wind was favorable, a faint, sweet, and as it were natural melody worth importing into the wilderness. at a sufficient distance over the woods, this sound acquires a certain vibratory hum, as if the pine needles in the horizon were the strings of a harp which is swept. Sound heard at the greatest possible distance produces one and the same effect, a vibration of the universal lyre, just and the intervening atmosphere makes a distant ridge of earth interesting to arise by the azure tint it imparts to it.